Today I come to you to educate you on why the United States should reinstate the assault weapon ban. First, I will speak about the impact it has had on other people's lives since the ban expired in 2004. Next, I will speak on some statistics that prove that mass shootings have only increased since the ban expired in 2004. And then I will show you that reinstating the ban will not affect one's ability to provide self-defense for themselves. As for the impact, we're first going to look at 3 survivors of the Parkland shooting. For those who don't know, on Valentine's Day in 2018, Nicholas Cruz entered Stoneman Douglas High School and killed 17 students and wounded another 17. David Hogg, Emma Gonzalez, and Cameron Caxey survived that shooting. Now, while dealing with the normal trials and tribulations of being a high school student, they are also having to attend therapy sessions for the PTSD that they now have because of the shooting. These 3 students formed what we now know as the March for Our Lives movement. This movement affected students all across the country, where we stood up for gun control so that we wouldn't have to face another tragedy like this, so that we wouldn't have to worry about not coming home at the end of the day because someone entered our school with an assault weapon. Next, I'm going to speak on Neil Hyson. Neil lost his 6-year-old son in the Sandy Hook shooting. Adam Lanza entered this school and began to shoot kindergartners and first graders for absolutely no reason. Neil himself said that while he doesn't believe all guns should be banned, there is no reason for one to have an AR-15 and other similar semi-automatic rifles for, quote, self-defense. I mentioned earlier that I was going to speak on some statistics, and Michael J. Klein gladly wrote an article about said statistics. Through 1981 to 2017 is where he collected his data. In that time period, there were a total of 448 mass shootings. For those who don't know, a mass shooting is described as a shooting in which 4 or more people, not including the gunman, are killed. So out of those 448 shootings, 314 of them involved a semi-automatic assault weapon. 314 of those shootings could have been prevented had we reinstated the federal assault weapon ban. Now, going back to the period of time that we did have the ban, the average death count by a mass shooting was 5.3 per year, which is just barely above the minimum of 4 deaths needed to classify a shooting as a mass shooting. As of 2017, the average death count is 25 per year. That is a 372% increase. Going to self-defense, which is the whole reason we have the Second Amendment. Barbara Mantle spoke about the Los Angeles riots of 1992. It was actually brought up by another parent from the Sandy Hook shooting, who doesn't believe that assault weapons should be banned, because during these riots, Korean store owners would have been killed and had their stores burned to the ground had they not had these assault weapons on their hands. They protected themselves. However, many people, not including those who support the NRA, believe, and it has been proven, that an AR-15 is not suitable for home and self-defense, especially when the guns are not being stored properly and the gun owners are sharing safe codes with other family members. Both the Uvalde and Sandy Hook gunmen stole the guns from their family members, shot their family members, and then went to the school where they committed their atrocious crimes. In conclusion, this is not an attack on guns, and this is not an attack on gun owners. This is simply an outcry so that more people don't have to lose their lives, more parents don't have to bury their children because we won't take a look at the facts and realize that assault weapons are not suitable in our current country's state. Thank you.